I'm a field rental sales rep. I cover geography on the eastern shore of Maryland and Virginia. I was a teacher down in North Carolina where I met my wife and we had kids and it was time to make a move. So I relocated to my hometown of Salisbury, Maryland, and had my feelers out on LinkedIn, and I had this agency reach out to me and tell me about a company called Carter Machinery that I'd never heard of before. Not knowing anything about it, I naturally researched and saw some pretty intriguing things. Reviews were like fabulous, but what really the story that told me was that if the company was willing to invest in its technicians, the people that are really getting the job done, servicing the customer's equipment, I thought the sales part would be maybe not a cakewalk, but it would certainly make the job a lot easier. My workplace culture is amazing. I love the people I work with. I've got product support sales guys that help me, machine sales guys that help me, technicians that help me, their eyes, their ears, their brains that are giving me information or giving leads or have seen a problem that I have not encountered. We've got our power systems guy, and we're all a big team. So it's an honor to work for a company that's genuine in what it advertises. It took me probably a year to really figure out what I didn't know, right? I wanted to be relevant to the customer. I wanted to offer something of value. In addition to our equipment, I wanted to be a person they can trust, and I'm still striving for that. You're walking up to people a lot of times you don't know, so you have to be sensitive to what mood they're in, what pressures they're up against. Some of that is technical knowledge, like what I've learned is if they're pouring concrete, leave them alone. So there's some of that is experiential, but for the most part, just you gotta listen. I think listening is incredibly important. I'm taking note of either what bothers them, what they like, what they dislike, because you're coming across every walk of life on a job site, young, old, in between, and you just got to speak a human language. You care about them, you want them to succeed, that's got to lead first. And I think they sense that as someone that actually cares beyond the dollar that's spent, and that's what I want to give them, because money is certainly important, but making a difference and actually making a connection, building a relationship with somebody, that's where you get fulfillment. Over time, I started to learn about equipment, about customers' needs, about the work they were doing, and how I could come in and offer them solutions. And there was a point at which people, about a year and a half in, was like, all right, I'll give you a shot. And orders started coming in, people started signing up for accounts, and it was very exciting. The industry is ever changing. I get to see and be a part of all kinds of neat projects. I get to meet all sorts of interesting people. I mean, dude, if the guys that built the pyramids and built all sort of things in antiquity could see what we have at our disposal, they'd be walking out of their graves. To have that